today's Tuesday Table Talks. I am your host, Mancha Lotus, founder of the Loose Woman Sanctuary.
And I am Tiggy with Tiggy Pink Productions and Kids of Cane.
Yes, we are very, very happy to be here on this beautiful Tuesday. Speaking of magic and manifesting with this powerful goddess here, who every show you all see the candles that we light. And those of you who know her magic know how awesome and divine her products are. So we're here with Charlie. Thanks for having me.
McDaniel, And we are in the beautiful space of love and life, wellness, and cuisine. Yes. So this is the final Tuesday of Women's History Month.
Yes.
So we are entering it with some Black girl magic.
Yes.
So Charlie, tell us about Lit Life Creations.
Well, Lit Life Creations it got started in 2018, like as a little hobby, I was working full time and just like my sister made candles first of all. And I was like, oh, I want to start making candles too. What would that be like? But I just didn't want to make a regular candle. So I was like, I have to make something different. So I decided to put the herbs and crystals and stuff in it. I didn't even know it was a thing, found out it was a thing, and then just ran with it. And we just been growing ever since.
I love it. Now, the one thing I noticed I'm a lover of candles. I used to be at some of the popular candle places, racking them up. And, I noticed that the smell, might last one good day. And, but the high quality of your candles. It lights up my whole house with the whole cafe and everything. Like, without spilling any trademark secrets, besides love, what is the magic behind the candles?
I always tell people the magic is me.
There you go. That's right.
I'm an online metaphysical shop, and metaphysical is about the energy you put into things. So I strongly believe in that. If I'm not feeling good, I'm not making no candles. If my energy ain't right, I'm not making no candles. So that's a part of it. But I definitely am a person that likes to study and research my crafts. So that's what I did. I mean, it's been a long road, long journey, but we're here now. But I noticed that I like soy. I feel like it's more breathable. The candle burns slower. So that may have a little bit to do with it. But also with soy, you have to be particular what kind of scents you use. Not all scents mesh well with the wax.
Oh, I see.
So it's been a long road of testing what scents. Yeah, you have to test, what scent is going to work with this candle and that candle. And so when you find the right scent, it's like, that's it. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So I know you said metaphysical. What got you into the metaphysical realm of things?
I've always been in that space. And during the time of my candle making, I was going through my own journey of learning myself more, learning my inner self, meditating, things like that. And so when it came down to the candles, I was like, well, I want them to be meditation candles focused on meditation. And so people are always like, what's a meditation candle? Well, everything about the candle embodies like what you need on a spiritual level. Sometimes it's the scent that's metaphysical about it. Sometimes it's the herbs and the crystals that I put inside of it. But every candle comes with a card that tells you more about the crystal inside of it and the candle itself. So with me, it's like, when it comes to meditation, it's like, what do you do? How long do you do it? So I was just like, this could be a tool that can help somebody, that doesn't know what to do, what to focus on. So they're all made with intentions. And in that intent is for you to meditate and focus on whatever the candle says.
I love that.
Yes.
And I noticed that you also have some other things to help people who are just beginning, like little kits, I think I've seen.
Yes, I do have meditation kits. I really want to get deeper into those. I kind of just put them out to see how people gravitate to them. But yeah, I want to give people more tools to help them meditate. So with the meditation kit, you get like 2 little mini candles. You get more of instructions that go with the candle. Because I tell people, like, use it to create a space. I'm all about creating space. If I'm going to meditate, I want my music going, my ambiance,
Yes.
that's how you got to get into it. So I say, like 20 minutes or so before you start meditating, light your candle, create your space, and then, get into it. So like, for instance, like Beloved is a good ancestor work candle.
Yes.
So if you're meditating and you're trying to connect with a particular ancestor, I would suggest to use Beloved. Like, it has tobacco and honey inside of it. And those scents are familiar to a lot of our ancestors on the African-American side. I mean, other people too, but I was thinking more for me and my lineage, like what would they connect with? So with this one, this is definitely all about the smell. So it's definitely a peculiar smell. Like the tobacco's not really strong, but mixed with the honey and there's a little touch of vanilla in it, it just creates a good smell, which creates a good space to welcome your ancestors in. I'm all about create an environment to welcome them. If that means cleaning up a bit, grandma don't want to come over there if you got stuff all over the floor, create your space, clean your space, light your candle. It also has everlasting flowers in there, which are good for ancestor work as well, along with the jade crystal, which also helps you. Yeah, go ahead. Which also helps you to connect with the ancestor realm.
See how beautiful that is?
Yeah.
Yes, I just wanted you all to see that. That is beautiful. All right, so you gave us a tidbit on Beloved. What other ones are good? What else do we have here?
Grounding is another good one when you're just feeling disconnected in this chaotic world that we live in, and you just feel like I need to be centered. I need to feel one with myself and the creator. I would suggest grounding. You want to get yourself as close to nature as possible. Like I like to surround myself with plants. Some people like to just, frolic in the dirt. I'm a plant person. So when I feel like I need that peace and to connect with source, nature, I tend to get in the dirt. Like I'll repot a plant, do something peaceful like that includes nature. So with this one, it has its main smell is gardenia. So it's very strong, very flowery. It connects you to nature by smell. So it also has red jasper in it. And so I just tell people with this one, you want to just ground yourself, get somewhere centered, think about you connecting with the earth when you light this candle. And the smells of the candle should help you get to that place where you need to be.
Earth Day coming up, we definitely need some.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I kind of want to go through every candle now.
Exactly. Please.
Let's go through them.
Maybe grab one, especially healing. Like we all need this. Healing is for physical, spiritual, whatever kind of healing you need in life. This one has black tourmaline in it, which is a good stone for healing. The stones, I always tell people, because this one has another big stone. You can take it out before you light the candle or after you light the candle. I like to keep everything in there so all that energy can be embodied in the candle. But yeah, this is just another, this is a soft smell. It has sandalwood in it, which is good for healing as well. This is just whatever you need to be healed. I tell people to create that space. Picture yourself being healed. Go inside of yourself. Heal yourself. Whatever's broken, picture it being fixed. So that's what you do with healing. It's one of my favorites.
Oh my.
And one of she's going to keep going through them, but one of the favorite tips, because she'll give, if you follow her on Instagram, she gives tips throughout, the year, every day, but those Tuesday tips. And then the different equinoxes, she gives you tips. But the tip that I didn't know, especially was the meditation candles, like don't just blow it out. You was like, girl, don't
blow out the candle. Like I said, even with the crystal, I want to keep all the energy in the candle. So whatever I'm trying to manifest or thinking about, I want to enclose that in the candle. I would suggest to snuff it out if you have a snuffer. You can put the lid on it. I don't recommend it, but you can because it'll kind of burn the lid a little bit, but you can just wipe it off and you'll have your clear lid again. But you definitely don't want to blow it out. At home, I honestly just put something on top of it.
Yes.
Just like that, until I know that it's all burnt out, smoked out, and then I'll put the lid on it. I want to keep my intentions in there. I want to keep my energy in there. So that's why you don't burn out the candle or blow it out.
How many fragrances do you have?
Right now I have 15 meditation candles, really 16, because I literally just put out another one called Full Moon.
Oh, yes, and I want that.
It's already popular and it ain't even really came out yet, but everybody's been asking me like where they can get that one.
Yeah.
That one just, because people, it's like, oh, a full moon, like, what does that mean? What do you do? You know, so I just kind of gave some tips that you can do and follow like during that time, during that space. And people think, oh, like when the moon is full, like, oh, now it's a full moon, now I can manifest and do all that. No, you have time before and after. So yeah, to do your full moon rituals or whatever you like to do, it has a rainbow moon crystal in it, which really, its power is greater during the full moon. So that's in there. It's all natural, and its top note is lemongrass. Yeah, so I can't wait for that one to drop.
I love going into spaces where
Yes.
lemongrass, just the freshness, just the openness. Just
Exactly. And that's what that is. Lemongrass is just
opening the way.
Yeah, open your senses, open yourself, because that's what you want to be during the time of the full moon. Like you want to be able to manifest or let go the things that you need to.
Teach. Now, other things, and I'm not sure if we said it, but all your candles and everything is available here at Love and Light Wellness and Cuisine. So it's here on the shelves, y'all. Another thing you do is incense.
Yes. And the people pushed me into the incense. I started off with the candles, and then people would, say, you don't have any incense? Like, you just look like you should have incense. And I was like,
look like
maybe you're right. So that's what started the incense. Like, most of the candles, like grounding has a grounding incense, healing incense, and so on. Most of the candles have the incense to coincide with it as well. So if you're not a candle person, you just want to light your incense, you can get the same effects just lighting the incense and getting that smell in that room. Then I have over 53 scents. So some are just, they smell good, perfumey scents. And then I have some that are more metaphysical and meant for you to either manifest with, clear space with, or meditate with. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to plug this one incense she has, and it's a $1 million incense. And let me tell you, I am vegan, and I've been vegan for, a long time. I don't like bugs. So I was just like, where is she going? I don't like that. So she has this incense. It is Repel. I had a family picnic in Tower Grove Park. And she has the regular size incense, and then she has the jumbo, the Mandingo incense. And baby, I put it in the ground all around us. The mosquitoes and things did not bother us. Oh my goodness.
The Repel incense is a 19-inch incense. I like the length because, like she said, you can put them in the ground. So I like that part of it. And it burns for like 2 hours or longer. It has citronella, lavender. It's all natural, so it has some of everything in it. But what's coming is the Repel candle. So I can't wait to drop that one.
The answer response to that one. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sure we need those in the summer, and as it's starting to warm up.
Especially if you live here by the good old Mississippi.
Yeah.
And Repel, it's meant for it does repel bugs, but I tell people all the time it repels my mood. Like sometimes, like I'm just like frustrated, whatever. I'll like that Repel incense, and I just feel like, oh, I'm calm. And maybe that's because it has the peppermint and lemon and everything else in it, but it's very calming. It's going to come in a tin. because it's more meant for outdoors. So I didn't, make them, like these, but it's fun. I can't wait. Like, I'm excited about this.
When are those coming? In time for summer? Okay.
Yeah, definitely in time for summer.
Oh, okay.
You know me, I gotta test and make sure everything
right.
is good before I put it out there.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
So what else do we have? Because I know you have so many more things.
Candles or other products?
Other products.
Well, I also have room sprays. We also sell other things that just go along with metaphysical and manifestation and energy clearing. So we sell crystals and sage as well. Our most popular products are definitely the candles and incense. And we even have, let me grab one of these. You're fine.
Yeah.
The little cute meditation candles you can take on the road with you. People love these.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of clients that come in and that they get those, and a lot of out of towners that come in. They grab a whole bunch of them.
They make great gifts. Yeah. And for me, I'm the type of person that when I'm staying at a hotel or Airbnb, baby, I need to clear the energy first.
Great idea.
Or I go to beautiful places like Costa Rica and I want to meditate while I'm there.
Yeah.
So I take my tools with me because that's just what they are.
Sure. I'm just over here and I smell. Let me smell that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just fresh coming out the
Yeah. So these are the mini versions of the bigger candles.
Look at the stone.
They don't have
it's beautiful.
The informational cards on them, but it's the same intention. That is Amazonite. Yes. So Amazonite is good to just help balance your energy.
And again, the quality is just it's amazing. Now touching back on that air freshener that she has.
Yeah.
I just want you all, like, I wear braids a lot. And whether I have braids or my natural hair, if I'm out and about, I know a lot of clubs bump, but smoke and things that get in.
Oh my.
I was out one time at the Armory here in St. Louis, and it was whatever smoking. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just freaking out. And I got this Love and Light, this air freshener, because it says it, it's great for your skin. It works, it's sensitive enough for your skin as well. So it was gone.
Yeah.
The smoke was gone from my hair.
Yes. Yeah, they are good for that. I always forget to plug that part of it, but absolutely. My friend, she goes to cigar bars and she has locks. So she does the same. She sprays them in her locks and she's like, because who wants to wash their hair every time, So she just refreshes her locks with them and keeps going. So
and it smells heavenly.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you can definitely use them for that or just refresh the air. I also have a sleep spray. And it really helps you go to sleep. It's all lavender. I tell people to spray it on their pillows before they go to bed. I'm all about creating space and ambiance and stuff. So I'm like, light your sleep candle, spray some sleep spray. Just make sure you blow the candle out before you go to bed. And it does work.
Right. Yes. That's how I use your spray because I teach a meditation in yoga classes. And every time I spray, it smells so good in here. I love coming in here. And it does. It does exactly what you said.
Thank you. I like to have alternatives because some people, they don't do candles or the incense smoke, maybe too much. Right. If you have asthma, things like that, you may not want to do the incense smoke. So I have it in the spray form. Like I get you coming and going how you want it.
Love it. Yeah. So which is good because maybe I might have one of the sprays in my bag now. I keep it,
love that.
In my bag because, like you said, and it does. It smells so good. It helps clear the energy and just helps us get back into balance. So, and it does. It completely changes the whole perspective. Every one of my students, every time they come to class, like, oh my God, it smells so good. I was like, yes, Love and Light, you go right here.
Right, come on up here.
I always do the Love and Light because I'm doubly plugging. So when I say Love and Light, it's like Love and Light, go to Love and Light, get your Love and Light.
Get your Love and
Light. I love that.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, so.
Let's dive into the magic.
Yes.
What part of magic?
It's like, I love talking about magic because I know to many people hear magic and they're just like, oh, grow up, Okay. Some people have the thing or, some people think it's not a Christianly. There's a lot of, different takes and ideas that people have on it. And I've noticed a lot of us like gravitating more
Mm-hmm.
to the spiritual. So I'm going to bring it back to like the African ancestors. I know like in Cuba, Puerto Rico, the different with the Santeria, but coming back from that, like Oshun and the, the African, yes. I know you have some of those candles, don't you?
I do have Oshun candles and incense as well. When it comes to the deities, I ask for guidance, before I'm going to put out something that represents them and has their energy and their name on it. So that's why they're slowly but surely coming. When I get that okay, you can go ahead and put it out, then I do. But yeah, I definitely grew up Christian, and this kind of stuff is definitely frowned upon. Even my mom now is like, "Oh, you look him."
Oh no!
So proud of you.
Not the little.
I definitely get the little business from people.
Wow.
They don't understand it, but they don't even take the time to ask questions.
Yeah.
So just like, I don't mind talking about it if you want to ask questions, but and I love it. And I feel like what this is very surface based. You're not getting too deep in it. It really doesn't matter what your religion is.
Exactly.
You want to spend time with yourself. We get too busy, and you take 10 minutes to go within and figure out what's going on within. Some people, they're just going, and don't realize, like, why do I get so angry about this? Or why does these things happen to me? And, why is this triggering for me? And it's just like, oh, you got some inner work to do. Like, you got, a little 10-year-old in there that's screaming, hey, like, I need to be hugged. I need this. I need that. So I tell people with meditation, go to your younger self. That's how you heal. People always want to know, like, well, what is shadow work and how do you heal your inner child? It's all in meditation. I feel like, for me, it's my personal belief, but I feel like it's all in meditation. We don't center ourselves and don't take that time to go back to those spaces. And then you forget about a lot of stuff. You forget about a lot of things that happen in your childhood, or you suppress it. So meditation is one of those things that's going to bring it out. You're going to cry. Cry if you need to cry. And then you'll just be in a space where you're constantly healing. Like, I'll be watching TV and I'm just like, oh my God, now I know why. Like, something will just trigger me. And I'm just like, oh, this is why I feel this way, because this happened to me as a child. Like, that's that inner work that you have to do in meditation to constantly heal. But definitely, I've been to spaces and saw myself as a child and hugged myself as a child and let her know, like, we're good, and that helps you. You feel good coming out of that. Nothing but good can come from it. Yes.
And constant is the key word.
Yes.
So many times people think,
it's just
I
one
healed
time.
Yes,
Yeah.
I healed at one time. I meditated one time. No, it's all continuous.
Yeah, it's continued. Like, I couldn't imagine just being like, oh, I hugged the 9-year-old me and she's good now. It's like, no, I need to go back and check on her and, see what she wants. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm tapping into my childhood self. Like, I just bought like a Care Bear lunchbox.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, little things like that, because that's what she wanted when she was 10 and she couldn't get it. So I'm like, you're going to get it now. You're going to get it. It's just the little things, cost me $10, but that made her happy. And in tune, that made me happy. So, yeah.
And if you don't know, that's what Tiggy Pink is all about. But back to the next day. But yes, I love that. So when it comes to manifesting, I know, all of us, we all are everybody's manifesting in this room. Yeah. We all manifest in our different ways. What is manifesting to you? Like, what is your process?
Even with that, it goes back to meditation. You just don't do it that one time. You don't just be like, oh, I want a house and sit back.
Right, yes.
Wouldn't that be nice if it was that easy? Right. But it's not. Like, you have to, first of all, I like to say alignment before meditation or manifestation. Like, you need to be in alignment with your goals and what's meant for you spiritually or physically. You may want that house on the hill, but you can't afford it. So you need to do these things in order to get to this step. And just like in Christianity, prayers without works is dead.
Yes.
That's right.
So it's the same thing with manifestation. You have to do the work that's going to get you to that goal. You know, you just can't put it up there on the vision board and then walk away from it. In your meditation, you keep on visualizing it. That's what I do. I like to close my eyes and keep visualizing what I want. Eventually it'll come. Sometimes it doesn't, because it wasn't meant for you, or it's not your time right now.
Right.
But yeah, keep focusing on it. That's what I do. People always ask me like, well, how did you get this opportunity and get that opportunity? And I'm like, it falls in my lap.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Because
right.
that's when I'm manifesting and
That's
meditating.
right.
I'm like, I want it to fall in my lap. Not that I'm not doing the work and being
Right.
seen and getting myself out there, but eventually that person's gonna call me and say, hey,
That's
I got an opportunity for you.
I've been waiting.
That's how it's gonna go.
Right. You finally called. I've been waiting.
Exactly. That's literally how I got into my first retail shop. Like, I just kept saying, I just want somebody that has like a metaphysical shop or a spa to call me and be like, hey, we want your candles in our shop. And that's just how it went. And I still have that because I want more and more and more. So I'm still constantly thinking about that, and opportunities are still opening.
That's
Yes.
right. And they will continue to do so because, again,
Touché.
quality is amazing. But it's like when you manifest, and I know Mantra's going to let us know as well because she's a powerful manifester. But it's like Charlie was saying, is you see it the way it exists.
Yes.
I mean, there's no if. You know, it's like, hey, like you can feel it, you can touch it, you can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally bringing that to life in your mind. So those shadows of a doubt, like without a shadow of a doubt, there is no shadow, there is no doubt.
Yes. And you talk about it as if it's here.
Yes.
Like you don't,
You're slightly delusional. Slightly.
I hope I get this. You don't
Mhm.
speak like that. You have to watch the way you speak, even outside of your meditation.
Yes.
You have to watch the way you speak to others, and how you speak to yourself.
Yes.
So if you're doubting yourself or you don't think it will happen for you, it won't.
Right.
So if you know, it will.
I say this all the time. Words are, and I use this to Christians. Words are spells.
Yeah.
Prayers, spells.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, we do a lot of rituals. We have been doing. We still do a lot of rituals that people don't realize they are rituals. The way you celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and everything else, those are rituals. What you do in church,
Right.
those are rituals.
Valentine's Day is a big one.
Yes,
I'm saying off the
yes.
red, the flowers, the roses. It's just
Yes, even like I have to tell my
I love
mom.
magic.
I'm like, in church, what do you think all that clapping and dancing and it's like you conjuring?
Yeah.
I'm not conjuring no
Oh,
baby.
yes, you
Why does it have to be a demon? No, you guys are moving energy, and that's why
That's
people in
it.
church, you cry. That's why you get healed. That's why you come out feeling better, because you have conjured this energy in this space. And clearly it works.
Yeah.
So if it works in church, it'll work with you in your house, with this candle, whatever tool you want to use. And at the end of the day, these are tools. Like I always have to remind people, this is a tool. It's all about what you put into it.
That's
And it goes back to energy again.
Yeah.
What energy do you put into it? If you're just like, like this candle, whatever, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. And that's with anything, a crystal, the sage, whatever. Like people come up to me and like, okay, so what crystal is gonna give me some money? And I be like, excuse me?
I'm
If
like,
that was the case.
right. Which crystal do you think is going to give me some money?
Right. It's like, no, you have to do the work with that
Yeah.
crystal. You have to put the energy in it. You have to keep going. Like it does not happen like that. That is not the magic.
Right.
Like I wish
Right.
I could
Right.
twinkle my nose and things would happen. Like, no, the magic is you.
Exactly.
Yes.
What's manifesting for you, Mantra?
I can't do that but smile. I mean, we're all so aligned.
Yeah, we
and
are.
the spirit is so high,
Beautiful.
And I must say, for me, and I've always said that too, for me and my purpose and anybody, I'm like the power of whatever it is that you want in life lies within meditation. Just strictly meditation, because you're tapping in, you're learning parts about yourself. You're actually learning what it is that you want. Sometimes we think we want something and it's not the case, you know, and you're able to see yourself in real time and also connect with your past as well as your future. So it opens up your life to things unimaginable, which are miracles. So
I agree.
you believe in miracles, meditate.
Yes.
You believe in miracles, meditate.
And miracles are magic.
It happens.
Definitely magic.
Yes, definitely. So, I'm just, that's why I'm quiet. I'm like, I got nothing to say. And everything's
So with the new moon, this new moon candle, that full moon candle that you have coming out. Is there a pink moon coming, or did it already pass?
It's coming. Yeah, they always like have different names for moons. So this one, I think it's actually a pink moon in color. It may be. I'm not sure. Let me not say that, but I thought it was actually in color this time. Some of them are just like blue moon, whatever, but it's not really an actual blue moon. But the pink moon in particular is a good one for letting go. So that's what you should focus on during that time. I like to write things on paper and burn them. I am a fire child, fire sign, and I like to burn things.
like fire.
Even within this candle, I ain't saying to do it, but don't come back and look at me saying something happened. But I do like to just put it on the piece of paper, fold it up, and just throw it right in the candle or whatever fire you want to make, just to have that go up in the universe that I'm letting this go. I like to speak things out loud. They are listening. Universe is listening. Ancestors are listening. My husband, he's always like, "Who you talking to?" I'm like, "Not you." Like, leave us. I'm like, "Leave us alone." Like, we having a meeting in here. So just don't be afraid to talk to yourself. Don't be afraid to talk to spirit or your ancestors. I tell people to call out your ancestors by name. If there's a particular one that you were close with that was loving on you, probably that grandma or somebody. Don't be afraid to call their names. Like, they like that. That draws them to you. Don't be afraid to put on their favorite song. Sometimes I'll just be sitting here like, why am I thinking Al Green? I'm like, oh, my grandma wants to hear Al Green. Either that or she wants my attention. So let me put on some Al Green and get in space because she's calling me right now. Yeah. So everything, it's not like about what you hear, because some people have that kind of magic that they, they can hear things and see things. I don't want that magic. It comes with a lot. I mean, it's a great gift to have, but you have to be ready. And it is times where I'm just like, did somebody call my name? But I always tell them like, look, like, don't show yourself. Now I feel that you're here. Because for me, I get this tingling in my arm and I'm just like, okay, somebody's here. Who's here? And for me, they'll tell me who's here by the thought that I'll have, or a song that may play in my head, like I just said, or a smell.
I was going to say the smell. Yeah. The smell has been so prominent lately. Yeah. And I'm like that, or, like.
Exactly. Right? You may smell some smoke. You may smell, for me, like greens and cornbread. I'm like, Sadie is here. Like, yeah. Wow. So just out of nowhere, it's just like, is somebody cooking? Right. Not me. So, yeah.
It's magical.
It is so magical. So that can definitely be the magic part about it.
Right?
Yes.
I know. I'm glad you mentioned that with the full moon, with this pink moon, because in general, that is the best time to release. Yes. I'm with you on the fire. We usually, especially, I don't care which one it was, but it happened around Halloween time. And anyway, because I'm tired. But anyway, so we had a big bonfire and everybody wrote down what they wanted to release and they threw it into the fire. Some people wanted to bury their things. You bury them. But before the full moon, make sure you are cleansing all of your crystals. Yes. So if you bought Charlie's crystals, and I know you have, and if you haven't, get them before the full moon. Yes. Get those crystals make sure they're clean. There's different ways to clean them. You know, you sell the sages, don't you?
I sell the sage,
Yeah.
yes.
You can sage them, or you can run them under
Florida water, I sell that too.
See?
You can use a little Florida water to clean them. You can ground them in the ground, or I like to put them in my plants to get that energy as well. And then when the full moon is actually out, you want to set them in
Charge them, right?
the moon, yes, to charge them. So wherever that moon is, like if it's in the front of my house, I'll put them in the front window or the back window, or sometimes they go outside.
Yes. Yes. So these are all tips. You gotta write them down. The full moon is coming.
It's coming, yes. You know, I just say get ready. It's just a period of time where the energy is lit. So I like to take advantage of that time.
Yeah, those portals are open.
Yes.
I love that. Goodness. What the magic can we conjure up out here?
Now my mind is like, okay.
All right.
Check.
Because as you were talking about the churches, like, and it's funny, they don't realize the things they say. You feel with the what? The Holy Ghost or the Spirit. The Spirit move through them.
Yeah.
You know, it's
just like you had church with your bonfire, with your circle. Like you made a space. You know, y'all had good intentions. You know, the energy's good. It's just the same thing. You're just not going into that particular building. Like you just creating your own space, your own church, your own community. I love it. Me and my friends do the same thing. We have a bonfire, and around the full moon, we let things go. In church, you bring it to the altar.
Right.
I bring things to the altar too. That'll be a whole nother conversation. My own altar.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh, goodness.
Oh, I love it.
So you have a website, right?
I do have a website, yes.
Okay, so you can follow her on Instagram. Is it litlifecreations.com?
Litlifecreations.com is the website. It's Lit Life Creations on Instagram, Facebook, and I think I was about to be so old and say the Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter like that. I'm thinking of TikTok.
Okay.
Child, it's
Don't
hard.
say the TikTok.
Wow, that was on my tongue. Like the social media, trying to keep up with it's hard. But on TikTok, it's Lit Life Creations and then the number 1 behind it on TikTok. I also am pretty much full time at Tower Grove. That season starts next weekend, April 8th. On Saturday, it's from 8 a.m. until noon. 12:30. I'll be at Tower Grove. So you can find me there pretty much from April into November on Saturdays. God willing, I'll be there. But that's where I sell just some of my stuff. People don't even know how much stuff I have, like until you go on my website. And then you're just like, oh, I didn't know you have this. I have this money manifestation candle coming out too. Like I have a lot of stuff that's going on in the background that I haven't put out to the world yet. But I'm excited about the candle too. It actually has ancestor money inside of the candle. So when you burn it, then the money is revealed to you. So
pre-orders.
Yes, I do need to start pre-ordering.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Yeah, I need to get on that. Yeah, so
what's those the instant bottles?
yes, the instant bottles. I make those custom order now. I don't keep as many on me. So when you see me outside, I probably won't have them. But they are custom order, which I wish I had one here. But basically, I took a wine bottle and repurposed it and painted, make it look pretty. I'll put different pictures on it, different designs. There's holes in it. You put the instant in the cork, and then you put the cork on the bottle, and then the smoke comes out.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's very beautiful. It was like really one of my most popular items when I first started Lit Life Creations was the instant bottles. And then now over time, it's harder to carry them outside because I don't want to break them.
Yeah.
But if you want a particular photo, some people like to give loved ones on their photos on the bottle. Different. If you're like one person, they have a car. What do you call it? Not car garage, auto shop. And they wanted to give him a gift, and they're just like, "Can you put different cars on it?" So I did that. That was really cute. Yeah. So I do all kind of different stuff.
I have that with Erica Badu one. I have one that's like
really popular.
Different sisters, afros. And
Black Girl Magic one. Yes.
Those are two. And then you had a Prince one.
Oh, people love that.
Snooze and I lose, and I love that one.
Yeah, that Prince and Erica Badu go pretty fast. Yeah. So they're not
So much
online
fun.
or anything. You just have to come, message me and let me know what you want, and I'll make it for you.
Awesome.
So many teams.
Just divine. Just divine.
Yeah, I do like 2 or 3 of me. I do a lot. Sometimes
Yeah.
a little too much, but that's why I don't make the bottles as much either, because it's a lot of work, and it's just like, okay.
Well, you've done it, and you'll do it, like you said, in time.
Yeah, absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
All right, can you tell us more about some of the rest of the candles while we here? Because I just like, I look at them and they smell good. Like,
know, right?
I remember.
Still Love and Light.
Yeah.
This is definitely a popular one. Where's the candle? I mean the candle, the camera. This way. I'm looking at myself here, but trying to figure out what the camera's doing there. Okay, Love and Light. There you go. This is like one of my first meditation candles. And it's crazy how things work. Like it was the first one, and it's the most popular one. It smells very good. Just a real pleasant smell of sea salt and vanilla. It has amethyst in it, as well as roses as well. And Love and Light is just, it's a good relaxing meditation candle. And just for you to just get focused on staying on the right side of spirituality. I'm not gonna say right side, the light side of spirituality. Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with the dark side either, but just to stay on the light side. Even if you do practice dark, make sure you come back to the light and have a good, healthy balance of it all. But that's what Love and Light is. It's just a reminder of you to lead with love and keep light in your heart. Yes, because sometimes this world can make you a little angry and upset. So you want to get back, to self. You want to get back, centered with self, and you want to relax. So this is a great one for relaxing and people who just are looking for more love and light within yourself or just within your life around you. I also have from a love spell. And let me just explain this one.
Please do.
Let me explain this one, because y'all think
You might need to like
we
that
capturing people.
for the male and female relationship discussion.
Yeah. And we don't do that here. We don't put people in freezers and bottles and none of that kind of stuff. I don't want nobody that bad. Okay, and you should not either.
That's so true. That is so true, honey.
You have to watch what you ask for. So, you want somebody to want you wholeheartedly and not because you put some force behind it. So love spell is just a reminder too. It's self-love. You may want love from others. You may want love in your space. So love spell and Love and Light they kind of do the same thing. Love spell, I did do a play off of the Victoria's Secret. I think it's from them. Love spell, the scent, that's what it smells like. If you like my age, you remember wearing it in high school or even middle school. I think it is Victoria's Secret. So it has that scent to it. So I did do a play on words, but ultimately this candle was meant for self-love.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And that's funny because a lot of times you have to force it on yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Yeah. We tend to beat ourselves up a lot. I'm guilty of it if I don't make certain goals or whatever I think my life is supposed to be right now. You beat yourself up and it's like, no, you deserve love, from other people and from within. It has to come from within first, So we're not capturing nobody. We're not putting them in ice trays. We believe in free will.
There we go.
I don't know what folks be out here doing,
Right,
but
put them in ice tray. I have to learn more about this.
there's all kind of stuff out here. And watch TikTok. The TikTok. Like, people do the most. Clarity is one of my favorites. It has a clear quartz in it. I love clear quartz because you can put whatever energy you want inside of it. This has flowers and it has hibiscus in it. Hibiscus is good for clarity. Like I said, some of the candles is more about the scent and some of them is more about what's inside of it. This one is a little bit of both. What is clarity? I'm having a brain fart right now. I don't know, but it's a clean smell. And so that's what I think of when I think of clarity. Like you want to have, it's not cluttered in your house. You just cleaned up and now you want to relax or now you want to meditate. That's what I think clarity is for. Whatever's on your mind, I always say clean up first. You don't have to do the whole house, but whatever space you meditate in, whatever is your peaceful space, clean it up first. Then light your candle and get into it. But this is a good candle for after cleaning up. Yeah. And then to get your thoughts together, because sometimes when things are cluttered and all over the place, you can't think. At least I can't. Some people function in that space.
No.
I can't. I can't.
No.
So that's why I put the clean scent in that, and then the clear quartz, so that you can focus on whatever clarity you're seeking in life.
And whenever I'm feeling like muddled or anything like that, I always burn my clarity candle. I'm at the bottom. I'm gonna get one. A clarity candle and my energy.
Oh yeah. Together. And that's, since you said energy, we can just go ahead and grab that one. Energy, it also has clear quartz in it. Excuse me, and jasmine flowers, which is good for energy as well. So that's why I put the jasmine flowers in there. Energy, just the smell of it alone, to me, is just like revitalizing. So that's why I like energy.
May I smell it?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
But energy is meant for you to focus on what energy you need in your life. Yeah. Whether that's physical or spiritual, that's what energy is for. Just when you're feeling low, when your headspace is all over the place, like she said, the clarity and the energy together are really good candles to use. And we all get to that point, can't get out of bed sometimes. Light your energy, and that is the scent in there is jasmine.
Yeah, jasmine.
And something else I can't think about right now.
I think the first time I met Charlie, I was getting Love and Light for sure, and I was like, "Do you have anything with jasmine? It's my favorite scent." She was like, "Oh, it was hot, and I'm glad you mentioned it." And ever since, that's been my jam. Yeah.
It just, to me, it's just so uplifting. That's just a great candle when you're feeling down. You just like that and just think about the space you want to be in, the energy that you need to keep moving forward.
Now this new one, that one.
Sometimes, y'all, I just like to have fun, and that's what this one is about. Not that these aren't fun, they just more serious. So I just like to get creative with candles sometimes. And this is Lick Me All Over. And I just kind of shortened it, play on words.
LMAO. And let me tell you, I complain, not complain, I just mentioned that I can't have the sweets right now for Lent. And I'll be running past this candle so fast, like, sweet. Why do I smell? It smells like cupcakes and cake. It makes me want a piece of cake.
It smells like cupcakes. Yeah. It has like a little frosting look to it. So a lot of people, they see these candles and they want to eat them.
But you can't eat them.
You should not.
Can't eat that, but definitely get one of those. It smells delicious.
We do have the new Zodiac line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We have the new Zodiac line that we put out recently, and it's more to focus on whatever your particular Zodiac is. I definitely did my research when it comes to the Zodiac candles, like what particular smells that Capricorns like. That's what this one is, Capricorn. The smells, the colors, the birthstones is what I researched before I did this particular candle. So it has all kind of goodies in there. You also even get a charm that you can actually take that out and wear if you want to.
May I?
Yes,
I'm Capricorn.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It smells really good.
I got my son the Aquarius one. He loves it.
Yeah, so those drop as that season comes around, just because I have a lot of candles. So only make these definitely limited edition, and I only make a few of them, and they drop during that Zodiac period.
Wow.
So don't delay.
Don't delay. So right now we have Aries that is out, and we only have a limited number of those. So once they're gone, they're gone.
And then Taurus is up next.
Yeah. Taurus.
I'll be burning my love light and my Taurus.
Yes.
Ooh, it smells so good, you all. Just from the tops, from her lifting the tops, it's just it's so fragrant.
This is why I love
space.
Jars on candles.
Yes.
Like, I mean, some of these, like they come with these or without these. They still smell good and strong, but keeping that all in the jar, that scent, and when you open it, it's just like, yeah.
And again, the quality better than the mall candle stores.
Oh,
I promise you.
Thank you.
I promise it.
Thank you.
And long-lasting scents.
Yes.
I mean, there's just a rave, everything, you know. And I know I always buy your candles for gifts.
Thank
so
you.
it's just,
I appreciate
it's just
that.
a given, and they just last so long. Everybody loves.
Yes,
So.
thank you. They do make good gifts, and you can use them for yourself as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
It's just for me. It's just like kind of hard. Just like, okay, which one you want? So I got to put all of them in different parts.
And that's where the minis come into play too.
Yeah.
Like when people
That's a good
not
idea.
sure which scent you want, you're not sure what you need to focus on. Like you might just be all over the place. You can get, actually right now the minis are like 2 for $6. So like. Okay,
No.
2 for $12.
Okay.
They're $6 a piece.
Right.
They're 2 for $12
Okay.
online. So if you go online, you can get those 2 for $12, and then you can start, get different ones so you find what's your scent, what draws to you. Because that's when I'm in person, there's people smell. They're just like, I don't know which one. I'm just like, well, you touched that one twice, so that one's probably it.
Yeah.
So that's what the minis are good for, to see what you really need. Yeah,
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And is it true that if they buy online, you can also pick up in local places? Like you can pick up here? Or?
Yeah, if you buy, you can reach out to me, email me if you are looking to pick up locally, and then we can make that arrangement.
Gotcha.
So email me before you purchase if you're looking to pick up locally. Other than that, we do ship, and we are in several stores around town.
So you ship like nationwide?
Yeah,
Anywhere
absolutely.
in the U.S.? So all of my Cali, New York people?
Yes, I got a couple of New York, California customers. So yeah, absolutely. Even in the summertime, just don't leave them in the mailbox. But I do ship in the summertime.
What can we do along with our meditation candle? So we can light a candle. What else can we do as we're meditating to help manifest things into our lives?
It's really up to you and your personal preference. Like I said, I like to have a little music going. There are guided meditations out there that some people like to listen to. In the beginning, I definitely was all about the guided meditations. Now, not so much. It's really about just clearing the energy, clearing the space. Breathing helps, especially when you can't focus. Deep breaths in the nose and out the mouth kind of helps to relax you, because I know I can be uptight and just because everything is going on. It's just like I can't focus. I'm supposed to be meditating, but I'm thinking like, okay, I got to make this candle and I got to do this, and it's just like, okay, wait.
Get it together.
Let me stop and breathe. And then that helps to kind of relax you and get you centered and get you ready to be in that space. Now, look, every time, don't nothing magical happen sometimes. Like sometimes you just needed to sit there for 10 minutes and be quiet. Like that's it. That's what Spirit is telling you. Sit down and breathe and be quiet.
Yeah.
Like you may not get, this big epiphany, or you're just like, oh, I didn't meet my childhood self or whatever during meditation. That's okay. It's just not time for you to do that yet. But that doesn't mean you can't focus on that the next time. But your intentions is what's important. You want to state your intention before you meditate. That kind of helps. So if you know that I'm going in meditation because I need to speak to my grandma, like I need to know something, whatever. So you want to focus on that, and you want to set your attention. You want to say it out loud. And so before you go into meditation, hopefully that'll get you to that space you need to be. If that helps.
It does. And I like to actually start saying those intentions while I'm lighting my candle.
Yes.
For each candle. So
I definitely recommend that. And that goes back to that energy and keeping that energy in the candle. So whatever your intention is, I would stick with that one thing. You can do multiple intentions and things like that. But for me, like I'm just kind of focused on that one particular thing.
Right.
And that's what I'll use this one candle for. Like when I do my money candles, I write on them, I need 10,000 a month. You know? That's what I write on the candle.
Very
so every
specific,
time,
yes.
I believe in that. Don't just say you want a boyfriend, you'll get anybody. You know?
Thank you.
You have to make sure. No, I want a man, like with a job and this and that. Yeah,
Right. Very
Yes.
specific.
Yes.
Yes.
So I encourage that. Like people want to recycle their glasses to me, and I do not take them. Like that is yours. You keep it. I encourage you to write on it if you want to. I get a Sharpie, and I write my intentions on my candles.
Beautiful.
So I would suggest that you do that during your meditation. And just for that particular candle, every time you meditate and that's your focus, that's the candle you light. That's how I am with my money candles, with my healing candles. I hold space for people and they don't even know I'm holding space for them. I put their name on candles, protect them, pray for them, heal them, all the above.
I love that idea. I love that.
Yes.
That's something I'm doing for my kids.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
Mm-hmm.
Best way to give it up. Give it to the spirit and let it go, because we worry so much.
We do.
We try to control so much that we should not be controlling. So
Exactly.
it's good to kind of recognize that we don't have to be all the way in the front. You know, let the universe do what it needs to do.
Absolutely.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Be as you are.
Yeah.
Exist as you are. Stop trying to conform.
And everything happens for a reason
Yes.
and a season. So, you know, if it doesn't go your way or the way you think it should go, then it just wasn't meant to be.
That's right. Right.
And you just see it in the future, like, okay, it wasn't this time, but it's coming.
Yeah. Or, you know, you've completed your purpose that you're why you were here. And that's not in line with your purpose.
Mhm.
You're not going to live in the Bahamas. Like it's not happening for you. God got work for you to do in St. Louis.
Right.
Like, are you sure?
Right. And that's how it be sometimes. When you,
Seriously. Yeah.
you're just like, God, I don't want to be here. This is like, well, sorry.
I swear, we were just
That's
talking about
what
that last week. Like, man, how, and I was saying it, and not to be, you know, negative or anything, because I totally appreciate the blessings that I've been given and appreciate the roles and opportunities. But I'm like, okay, Creator, is my whole life gonna be charity? Because I'm like, is it all gonna be charity, or how do I receive?
Yeah.
You know, some of the, and it doesn't necessarily have to be financial or monetary,
Yeah.
but we know blessings come in different ways. But I'm like, okay, please just make it a little bit clear for me as to what these blessings gonna be in that way, so I can say, oh, okay, this is in payment for this, and this is in payment, because I believe as we give,
Absolutely.
you know, we're giving more to be able to give.
Mhm.
You know, and sometimes we may not recognize what those blessings are. So, but sometimes giving does get tired. You get exhausted.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. Just doing work for other people is exhausting. I know for me, when my manifestation, I was like, I love to do craft stuff. Like, I just wish I could do what I love and get paid for it.
And then it's like, there you go.
For years, that has been my thing. And it's just like, I felt like finally, like I found something where I can be crafty, I can be creative, and, you know, it's going to sustain my life.
Yes.
So definitely that. And then something else you said about being grateful, like I definitely believe in walking with gratitude, living in gratitude, speaking in gratitude. Like you have to have that kind of a heart,
Yes.
you know, just grateful that you woke up.
Yes.
Whatever, you know, and just, you know, and speak that into other people as well. Just grateful for their presence, grateful for what they do for you in life. Because sometimes we take people for granted. We take the things that we have on a regular basis for granted. So just definitely don't forget to lead with gratitude.
Blessings. Blessings. Yeah, and I do with my meditation class too. We do a gratitude mantra every class. So that's one of the ways that we end it.
I love mantras. Like Beautiful Chorus.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love
I listen to that on repeat.
Yeah.
To the point it's in my head. And when I'm
Yeah.
feeling in a different space, like that'll go on, I am everything. Like
Yes.
that's
Well,
on repeat.
it's a group.
It's a group.
It's a spiritual musical group called Beautiful Chorus. So you need to
Yes, download
talking about,
it.
creating the space for you to be all that you need to be.
Yes.
We
have to be mindful of the crap we put in every day, the stuff we watch, the stuff we listen to. You have to flush that out.
That's right.
So I like to listen to it in the shower. I also like shower meditation.
Mm-hmm.
That's something whole different, but
it is.
But
it's important, yeah.
Shower meditation.
Well, the shower has the water element.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do water work, you know that what you can speak into the water. Okay. And so it's also a cleansing effect. I'm getting everything off of me. I'm starting anew. I'm cleansing myself. I take like 20 to 30 minute showers.
Yes.
And that's because I'm releasing the whole day off of me, off of my head. I'm centering myself. A lot of people, think meditation is just sit there. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, you do what's comfortable for you. And for me, it's in the shower. Mm-hmm. It's taking a bath, things like that. I feel comfortable in those spaces. I'm lighting my candles in that space. It's just, I don't know. It's just something about the shower. But it's definitely for people that feel like they don't have time to meditate. Because that's something I say to people. I'm like, do you take a bath?
Right.
I hope you do. Do you shower? You have time to meditate.
That's right.
Even if it's only 10 minutes, you have time to just center yourself, clear your mind, and set your intentions while you're in the shower. Even your intentions for the day or for the night. Because if you take showers at night, I like to tell spirit who I want to connect with in the dream world.
That's right.
Or what I want to see in the dream world or whatever, So
the answers you need.
Exactly. Because sleep is where we get our downloads. So
yeah. Back to the shower. I know for me when I take showers or baths, specifically if I'm dealing with some sort of sadness or grief, I go to the shower. Immediately to wash so I can cleanse and cry and release.
Yes.
Let it all out and allow spirit to come and help me clean all that energy.
Yes.
And I immediately feel better.
And so that's where I listen to Beautiful Chorus sometimes is when I'm in the shower. Sometimes I don't have nothing specific. I just know that I just need some time for me real quick. I'm going to put on my music and play it loud and be in the shower.
Yeah.
And just regenerate myself. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yes,
thank you.
Magic and manifestation.
Yeah,
we do.
I'm saying, can't help but do it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Well,
I think that concludes this week's Tuesday Table Talks. Don't forget to follow Charlie. Loving Lit Life Creations. Lit Life Creations. Instagram, Facebook, and her website. You can order. You can come here to Love and Light and get items. If you don't see something here, go to her website, and you can definitely get it there. And support this sister. Yes, we are manifesting millions.
Yes, and it's no underestimate. We're not underestimating about how the quality and the smell and just her product is. It's phenomenal. It's really exquisite. Some of us, you see those candles at some of the big department stores and no.
That is,
No comparison. And to have the spiritual element. And I'm telling you, every time someone comes in here and talk, look at the candles, I'm like, it's blessed. She blessed all the candles, to bless them, to put the intentions,
absolutely,
to pray over them, and to have, a piece of that within your space is so imperative and so important. So important to know where this stuff is coming from.
And just one thing, because you talked about other chains and big places where people like to get candles from. This is all soy. All the ingredients are clean ingredients, meaning it's not nothing that's gonna cause cancer or anything that's gonna harm you. You have to watch what you put on your body. Watch what you smelling in your house and stuff. So I am particular when it comes to those things. Like, I don't want to make anything that's going to bring harm to anybody. So just be careful. You shop wherever you want to shop, but just be careful.
That's
I'm glad
right.
you mentioned that, because what I noticed is that with some of those other candles, when I would burn it, even though I use the snuffers, she sells the snuffers too. The snuffers is like this little tool that you put over the candle. That's what when we say that's what that is.
Yes.
But with those other candles, when I would even using the snuffer, you would have all this smoke on the wall and everything. I've never had that problem with her candles, and I've been using them for a couple of years now.
Yes.
Because it was Veg Fest the year before last.
Yes.
So a couple of years now, and so it's true, they are clean. They're very clean candles.
Yeah, that's something I'm definitely particular about. Like, if you notice you smell something and you just can't take the smell anymore, it probably has like a strong chemical that they use.
Right.
Because people are about the scent. A lot of people are about the scent. They don't care what's in it. Like, I want it to smell good. I want it to smell in the street. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, but what's in that to make it smell so strong? So just be careful.
Exactly.
And we do have an all natural line of candles too. They're not here, but I do have some that are completely natural and they're used with essential oils only.
Oh, wait a minute. Calls the calls.
Sorry.
You got some other stuff all on your website?
Yes. Well, I think I've probably had some here. I'm not sure. But sleep, breathe, power, and now full moon. They're all natural, made with essential oils. Soy is natural. So you have an all natural candle. Yes. So those are all organic. All the candles are vegan, but
Of course, right.
yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, some people, even though this is fragrance oil, some people just don't do fragrance oil at all. And I totally understand. So I definitely have an alternative line for people that are worried about, some people are just sensitive to scents. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
So that line is definitely for those kind of people.
Yes. Oh, look at you. Look at you. And all this magic.
Yes.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we already know, you know, where you
Thank you,
are,
guys.
where you're going,
Yes.
and it's a blessing to have you in the presence. You know,
Thank
even
you.
though you're always here, always
Yes.
around. You've been here from the very beginning since we started this show.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah. So
And if you, and Love and Light is in the city, and something you have like transportation issues or something, and you're in North County, she is also at African
Naturals
Yes.
on Lindbergh.
Yeah, so that's an option for people in North County who may not be able to make it down here to the city.
Yes.
So I just wanted to say that as well.
Yes.
Okay, good deal. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Thank you, guys.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Finally
you.
got my turn at the table.
I know, right? We've been trying to scheduling.
I know. But this is
We've been
perfect.
Yes.
Women's Month.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Yes.
Everything
So,
happens for a reason
That's
in
right.
season.
It does, and we have some magical things occurring. happening.
I'm
So
so excited for all of them. Don't forget, and don't forget she's also at Tower Grove Park. And are you coming back to the
Yeah, I already signed up.
Okay, so she'll also be at Veg Fest October 1st. We will both be there.
Yes. And I'm
Maybe
coming to
next to
play.
you, right?
I'm coming to play. I
what
don't care
other
what's going
festivals
on.
are you coming? What else?
Oh, African Arts
That's what I
Festival.
was gonna say, African Arts
Yes,
Festival.
that's a big one. African Arts Festival. Is that Memorial Day weekend? The end of May? I always get those mixed up.
Right,
I think it's
just got
Memorial
the-
Day weekend.
It is in the May.
So.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
May.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that weekend, that's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Okay.
I love that one. I'm excited
Yeah.
about that
All
one.
right.
Yeah.
Give me some jollof rice and then some candles.
Yes.
Right. So for our schedule, tomorrow, Mr. Kelly Wembley will be hosting his healing energy workshop. So if you haven't gone to that, come to that. That's here in this space from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Of course, Friday night, open mic night, y'all. Always a great time, always a fun time. A way for us to kind of de-stress, let go of the week, and enjoy company, community, as well as great, healthy food. So we really have a good time enjoying ourselves and each other. So that's Friday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. within this space. And what else do we have?
I see on Saturday, the 15th of April, we're having the Metaphysical Save the Mission fundraiser.
Yes.
If you don't know about Save the Mission, go to Love and Light's page. or Tiki Pink. I think Mantra has a video on her page as well. It is the mission to read about it. Just read watch the videos and read about it. But anyway, it's a metaphysical event. So we're going to have iridology, tarot, astrology readers, people with crystals, a girl doing Reiki, meditation candles. Yes. So again, Saturday, the 15th of April, the flyer will be going out this week. And I think we might be able to have one more person. So if there's something you want to do that I haven't mentioned, let me know. Reach out to Tiki Pink, and we'll see if we can get you in on that day. But it will be from 12 in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the evening on Saturday, the 15th of April.
All day.
Be a great event,
Healing
and for a great cause.
Yes. So we'll see you all then.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Love and light.
Love and light. Do, 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 do.